All right, let's get you a bright spot right now on a Friday. We do need something to make us feel good, but it is kind of bittersweet, Sid.
Yeah, it's a bitter. It's a it's a take on the bright spot. It's not
Yeah.
a usual bright spot, but as we remember, it feels like a year ago, but it was earlier this week. Bob Saget passed away at the age of 65 in Orlando, and the entertainment world obviously was stunned. Um, a video began to surface yesterday on social media, and it had two very good friends of Bob Saget, John Mayer, a fairly talented guitarist, one of my favorite guitarists. He's not the best dude, but he's a really talented musician. And Jeff Ross, the Roastmaster General, just a great comedian. They were both very good friends of Bob. So they went to pick up his car at LAX in Los Angeles. Bob left his car in LA and was out on tour. So his car was sitting there. So Jeff Ross and John Mayer picked up Bob Saget's car and driving it back to wherever they were going. Jeff Ross turned his camera on and John Mayer kind of reminisced about one of the most loved guys in the business. Take a look.
I don't think people knew that their love for Bob was 100% unironic. I don't think they understood till he left that it was all sincere. And he let people play with his name. He let people use it and have fun with it. And I think what hit people really hard was that when he left, people realized that their love for him was 100% unironic and it was real. And I think that's part of the gut punch.
It was an amazing way to frame it, right, Devo? Like I hadn't thought of it that way. Like I just knew we all loved Bob Saget, but people loved him for different reasons. Like there was the time where we were a little younger and he became like he was Betty White-ish. Like he was the cooler, older figure to a whole new generation of people. And John Mayer is right. He let people play with his name. He had an incredible sense of humor, period, but specifically about himself. And just that conversation happening in Bob Saget's car with two good friends of his. It's not a typical bright spot, but I thought it was something people should see. I thought it was kind of cool.
I definitely, man, and it's nice to see them reminiscing and saying nice things, of course, obviously about him. A friend of mine, I mentioned this on Monday, got a chance to know Bob. I worked with him on a few projects, and Bob took him around to a couple spots for dinner in LA just last year. And I just want to read his text. I'm not going to say my friend's name because I just want to keep his privacy. But he said, "What a blessing to have that moment with one of my heroes. And I'll take that and extend the love to the world because that's what Bob did." And that's, couldn't say it any better than that because that's what that man did. He brought a lot of love and he brought a lot of laughs to so many people. So cool, but different bright spot this morning right there.